How are my beautiful Pisces friends? I hope you guys are doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Some of you may feel the need to clean out some of your space, almost like if things aren't useful to you anymore, you may be going through some stuff. I'm hearing clearing it out. This also helps too. If you feel like you get creative blocks, sometimes clearing things or tidying up your space can help with the flow. It's all about moving things around to get that energy unstuck. Have we been recently successful with something? I'm looking at the Six of Wands here. There could have been something that you felt the need to turn down and you feel good about that decision. I'm seeing it be tied to the heart chakra here. Very interesting. You could have been presented with an opportunity where if you didn't take control, you could have been left in a spot that you didn't want to be in, and I'm seeing you decide that you are going to kind of be in control of your destiny here. And this is also in relation to a sense of self-protection I'm seeing, Pisces. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody and there was a situation that you felt hurt or put off by. But it's like you decided to take the reins here. I'm hearing asking for what you deserve, maybe communicating what you wanted in a situation, that if you hadn't communicated this, it wouldn't have turned out in the way that you wanted it to. For some, this could be about setting boundaries with somebody. Like, if you're not going to show up in the way that I need you to, then, like, maybe I can't reciprocate that for you. Something like this. Because you're looking for an equal dynamic with someone, and it's almost like you needed time to reflect, to figure something out. And I'm seeing this be successful. I'm hearing time well spent. There could be matters of the heart chakra as well that we are clearing out, because I'm seeing work. I'm seeing a lot of focus that we're putting on the heart chakra. This is to really open ourselves up to. If you hear chirping, that is Octavia. Octavia is my cat, for anybody curious. Very interesting. There's also a sense of doing work, looking within, and maybe realizing that you have feelings for something or someone here. This can be a passion, because I'm looking at the sun over here. So this is about love for our children or our pets or a creative project. I'm also hearing creative spark as well. This can also be a person that you're realizing that you have feelings for as well. But it was almost like something that you may not have come to terms with until you reflected about this. You also may be, I don't know if this may be uncharacteristic for you. You may be stepping up and actually sending a message to someone. It's like, rather than waiting for somebody to message you, you may be stepping up and messaging this person. I'm seeing a sense of confidence here. Remember, energies can always be reversed. Okay, so there was a situation that potentially you could have felt hurt by. I'm also hearing threatened. It's almost like something could have threatened to put you in a position where you'd be feeling hurt, but I'm seeing it's like rather than being maybe reactive, it's like being very conscious of your behavior. I'm hearing high level of self-awareness, and I'm seeing you be successful with looking within and grounding your emotions here prior to you taking action. I'm seeing something that you're working on. Again, in regard to the heart chakra and opening the heart chakra up. Maybe you also have been through situations too where you've been hurt in the past, and this is why like you're being mindful of the way that you're approaching someone or allowing people to approach you, the way that you're interacting. And I'm seeing you working on an offer here. And I'm seeing it go to, if this is you, if you are the one making the offer, I'm seeing that you are sending it to opening up a possibility, maybe like opening up an opportunity with somebody that you feel very drawn towards, somebody that you find attractive. I'm hearing charismatic. I'm seeing there be a sense of passion and also love, and something that we've been thinking about a lot. I'm almost seeing a daydream here where it's like, I wonder if this relationship could be balanced. Maybe this is about kind of a sense of a new beginning in a way, because I am seeing the Ace of Wands here, so it's like a new opportunity that may be presenting itself to you. And I'm seeing you almost be daydreaming about how this relationship would turn out, if this would be something balanced. Maybe you're also gathering information, but I'm seeing this more be like in the mental space that we're thinking about this. But it's something that makes you happy when you think about it. There's a lot of potential I'm getting. And I'm seeing us end the spread here with being ready to communicate or call something out. I'm also hearing deliver, like deliver a message. I'm looking at Virgo and I'm looking at the sun here. I'm hearing that you don't want to miss the opportunity. It's almost like this notion of seizing the day here. Very cool, Pisces. I'm getting this notion of kind of stepping outside of your comfort zone with this. Like, maybe you're not the one that normally approaches another person. Or maybe, I don't know what it is. There's something differently that you're doing here is the point. Something different than what's normal for you. And maybe you feel inspired to be switching it up. I saw 8:22 on the time when I said that. I'm hearing a word. Hold on. I need to look this up. So I was hearing Rosencrantz, but I don't know what this is alluding to. I'm seeing a film, I'm seeing a book here. Very interesting. It says that it's a Danish name. Maybe that's a specific message for someone. Very interesting. That could also be a location as well. I was hearing that very clearly. Okay, so Making a plan to release something here. I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. For some of you, you could be letting go of an old job in hopes of starting something new that you feel hopeful about. Like you want to go off on your own to do something. Like a new project, something you feel inspired by. Something you want to be spending your time doing here. For some of you, you could actually be thinking about releasing a project, like maybe something that you're releasing to the public. I'm also hearing opening up. This has to do with something that you are going to be expressing. I'm looking at the Magician here. Maybe you wrote something or you created something that you want to release. This can even be communication. The advice here is to make a plan. That's what's going to help you. Whatever this is that you're doing here, you're definitely guided. I'm looking at the Hierophant popping out. This could involve matters of the 9th house and or Taurus energy. Maybe even a sense of spirituality for some. This could be something that you've been working on for quite some time. I'm hearing background history. For some of you, there could have been a job or something that you were working on, and now you're almost like letting that go or clearing that energy because you're going to be starting something new. And this may be what you're communicating. I'm hearing transfer. Like maybe you're transferring somewhere for work or transferring locations, transferring to a different job, something like that, a different project. I'm hearing quantum leap very strongly. It's like I'm seeing you going out and trying to find something that you want because you know that there's a cycle that's finished, a cycle that felt stressful to you, and a cycle where you didn't feel like there was much room left to grow within, like something you knew it was. I'm hearing at a breaking point. It's almost like you recognize that in order to manifest something you want, that I'm hearing spiritually inclined very strongly. In order to manifest something that you want, you recognize that there's something that you need to move away from because it no longer speaks to you. And it's like I'm seeing you making a plan to leave something behind because it feels stressful to you. It feels too busy, and maybe you feel like it's been stunting your growth in a way. For some, this is specifically related to a job, a company, someone at work, something like that. Somewhere potentially that you could have been making money as well. And I'm seeing you start off brand new. It's like a new project, a new job, something creative that you want to be working on. And I'm seeing a sense of motivation to do this because it was like something you were involved with in the past felt overburdening to you in a way. And this is also, I'm getting why we're letting it go. I'm looking at Taurus and I'm looking at Mercury here. Maybe you felt like there was a sense of interpersonal connection that was throwing you off, or maybe weighing you down. It's almost like needing to find yourself in a new endeavor, something that you want to be, I'm hearing initiating. I'm also hearing family ties now. I'm seeing a brand new opportunity open up for you. I was looking at the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there may be a relationship that you know there's something you need to do about to balance it out, but you feel in your head about taking action with this. It's like you're being guided to bring justice to a situation, but I'm hearing a sense of nostalgia. I'm also seeing a sense of anxiety and tension here as well with making this decision. It's almost like the ties to this person or this thing that you're being guided to like bring a sense of balance to are so, there's like such a tight bond here that it may be difficult to separate yourself from this, and that's what I'm picking up on here. But you're going to be successful with this. I'm hearing loosening the knots. It's like being able to separate yourself. It's going to help you to feel more secure even if you don't initially feel like that. This is essentially just an obstacle that you are going to find your way around. It's like this notion of hesitance and being all up in your head. You're going to figure this out. For some, you could actually be traveling or even making like energetic or a mental distance apart from this. Again, it's something that you feel tied to. I'm seeing a really big, I'm hearing life change with Scorpio energy here. I'm looking at Scorpio and I'm looking at Cancer. I'm hearing Taurus as well. This could have been somebody that you were working with, exchanging energy with. Like, I'm seeing some type of bond that has been developed over time, and this is also why there's tension with like breaking away from this. But I'm seeing you want to strive towards a sense of individuality here, and this is why you're being guided to kind of go your own way. Maybe just at this point in time, maybe it's about finding yourself too. But it's almost like feeling like you don't want to break away from something because you resonate with it or you identify with it a lot and you don't want to be on your own, or you feel fearful of like not finding something that you're going to resonate with. But as I said before, you are going to be successful with like kind of freeing yourself from your brain to make the most empowering decision for yourself here, Pisces. There could be some emotional stuff as well that we're working on. I'm seeing something that we're healing here. It's almost like this mindset of being like, I work really well with this person, but there's some element of issues tied to this relationship where it's like you can't like grow any further, and so it's now come time for you to break away from this. And I'm seeing that you're going to find what you're looking for. It's just a matter of making the decision here that's right for you. It's like putting yourself first to make a decision that's in alignment with your best interest here. And this is about your personal progress as well, I'm seeing, Pisces. Even if you don't know what exactly that's going to look like for you at this point in time, but there's a very big life shift that you're going to be experiencing. I'm hearing the word monumental. I'm hearing the path is going to become more clear the further you walk upon it. And there's a sense of tension and confusion that we're going to be healing as well. Maybe I'm almost seeing it be like the universe and your guides are pushing you to undergo a sort of transformation or shedding here. And I'm seeing there be like a fight against this a bit. But I'm seeing that Pluto is going to be coming through regardless. Like there's going to be, I'm hearing switch up. It's like a change up or a switch up that's going to be happening. And you may not even know where this transformation is going to lead you. You may not know where this transformation is going to lead you, and that's also why you're kind of fighting it too. But it's like internally you recognize that something's going to be happening, so you might as well ride the wave rather than fight against it and get knocked over. So in this red, I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at Scorpio, and I'm looking at Aquarius here. And with the Tower, I'm looking at Mars energy. There is something that you are going to discover as you undergo this transformation, and it has to do with your gifts and abilities. Something is going to come to light. There are things that are going to upgrade in relation to your particular gifts and abilities here, Pisces. Something you're going to be very surprised by. Maybe something you didn't even know that you were capable of doing. It's like something that you gain access to because you undergo this transformation. We're going to get more on this. Maybe too, in that past situation, if you had been working with somebody in a way where you were kind of like compromising your own abilities, you breaking away and doing something independently is going to show you something about what you are able to do here. It's like something that you're capable of, that you're going to realize that you may not know yet, but it's like this thing is going to come in really strongly for you. And it's something that's going to provide a sense of security. There may even be a financial side to this as well. It's almost like you find exactly what you're meant to be doing, like what you're supposed to be using your gifts and abilities for. And it's something that is going to bring an immense amount of stability to you. But it's like, I'm seeing there be a tower prior to this. So I'm hearing systems being knocked down. Like something really big has to change in order for you to secure whatever this is. And I'm looking at the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. For sure, something that you are meant to be doing. And as I said before, you're being guided to ride the wave right now. It's like whatever is happening in your environment that's like shifting and changing, you're being guided to be patient with this process and be alchemizing and transmuting this energy, because something really beautiful is going to come from it. Something is going to emerge is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing foresight very strongly. And this is karmically, I'm hearing supposed to happen. I'm seeing a very grand balancing here. I'm looking at justice. Below your gifts, your powers, your abilities. Again, Pisces, this is something unique to you. Something that you have to share, I'm getting. And it's almost like something you were meant to be doing karmically. I'm hearing life path. It's part of your life path. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself is what I'm hearing, and be prioritizing yourself as well. And your needs is what I'm hearing too. It's like your needs, your security, your stability. I'm looking at Mars, I'm looking at Sagittarius, and I'm looking at Libra here. As I said before, it's like something karmically that's meant to be happening, something that you're destined to be doing, something that the universe is supporting. It's like as you work on your confidence and your self-esteem, and as you step into this energy of what you're meant to be doing, like step further into this energy of what you're meant to be doing, in relation to your mission here. I'm seeing there be a sense of confidence that you're going to be gaining, and also getting more strongly in touch with, I'm hearing your intuition and also your creativity as well. It's like something that you feel passionate about, maybe your passions in general. And this is going to be tied in as well with your happiness too. I'm seeing your guides supporting whatever movement this is that you're making, and this has been a lesson in you following your intuition here. Following the guidance. I'm also hearing the guided path. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter energy. This is something also that you may, it may be a talent of yours too, like something natural to you that you're being guided to expand upon. Very interesting. Okay, my friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.